Hello, welcome to Tap the Good Spiritual Counseling and Transformational Coaching Services. I'm your host, Dr. Jacinta Mpalienkana Mori. We are going to part 6 and we are reading from the book Believe in Yourself by Dr. Joseph Murphy. We are still on chapter 1, which is ending today, and chapter 1 is Make Your Dreams Come a Reality. If you've not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification bell so that you can receive notifications every time I upload videos intended to help you in ways that you only will enjoy. Continuing, we are on page 30. You have visited a quiet lake or a mountain top. Notice how the placid, cool, calm surface reflected the heavenly lights. So does the quiet mind of the spiritual man reflect God's interior lights and wisdom. Picture your ideal in life. Live with this ideal. Let the ideal captivate your imagination. Let the ideal thrill you. You'll move in the direction of the ideal that govern your mind. The ideals of your life are like the dew of heaven and move over the arid areas of man's mind, refreshing and invigorating them. The inspired writer's imagination was fired with truth when he wrote, "There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High." And that's Psalms 46:4. By now you know that imagination is the river enabling you to flow back psychologically to God. The streams and rivulets of your ideas and feelings, plus the emanation of love and goodwill that goes forth from you to all men everywhere. Man looks out into the world and he sees sickness, chaos, and man's inhumanity to man. The man with a disciplined imagination soars above all appearances, discord, and sense evidence, and sees the sublime principle of harmony operating through, in, and behind all things. He knows through his divine imagery that there is an everlasting law of righteousness behind all things, an ever-binding peace, a boundless love governing the entire cosmos. These truths surge through the heart and are born of the eternal truth that through the imagination pierces the outer veil and rests in the divine meaning of the way it is in God and heaven. Imagination was the workshop of God that inspired the writer of the following matchless spiritual gems, which will go down through the corridor of time and live forever, for tender beauty and for divine imagery, for they are unsurpassed in dealing with the availability and immanency of God's presence. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all ways. Verse 90, Psalms 91:11. Whither shall I go from my spirit? Whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the utmost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. And that is the end of chapter 1 in the book Believe in Yourself by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Now let's do a quick exercise here. Get a piece of paper and write down what you want. Write it as though you already have it. Write it down. If you're a business person, let's go for money. Let's imagine that through your ideas, creativity, or work, you've just earned an extra $30,000. So write it down. I'm gonna write it down too. $30,000. Say thank you. You can say thank you, Father, for 30,000 extra dollars in my account, in my bank account. Now look at the 30,000 extra dollars and close your eyes and imagine what it's gonna do. How are you gonna use this money? Are you gonna open up an account, a savings account, a high yield investment account? You're gonna buy a new car? How are you gonna use this money? You're gonna pay off debt? Write it down. Open your eyes and write it down. Pause the video and write down how you're gonna use this money. Okay, continuing. Now close your eyes and imagine how you will feel. How will you feel when you're experiencing whatever you use to buy that money with? If it's a cruise, how will you feel when you're on that cruise? If it's a new car, what type of car is it? What's the color? Where are you driving to? What time it is? How will you feel? Feel it. Because how you will feel, the subconscious mind doesn't know about time. It's timeless. So how you will feel is how you feel now. Feel how you will feel, although you're feeling it right now. Now take a deep breath and say thank you. Just say thank you for this gift of 30,000 extra dollars. And now hold this idea in your mind. Hold it there. Don't let it leave. But don't hold it in there although it's a need, although you're longing for it, although it's a desire, although it's separate from you. When it's in your mind, it is with you. Know that it's with you in your consciousness. And every time, think about it. But think about it in positive ways. Imagine the best from it. Imagine counting it. Imagine seeing it in your bank account. Imagine buying whatever you want to buy and smile. Every time, maybe 5-10 times a day, retrieve this memory, this imagination. Go through the imagination, even if your eyes are open, just imagine that you already have this money and feel the pleasure, the joy that you can feel when you get this money. All right, guys, thank you so much once again for reading with me, listening with me, and see you as we continue reading Dr. Joseph Murphy's book, Believe in Yourself. In the interim, I'm sending you abundant love from my heart to yours. Peace and blessings. Bye.